Hello, friends. Thank you for stopping by for today's nugget, Crucible of Sin. In life, every action has a consequence. If you plant a garden full of tomatoes but do not water it, it will surely die. Cause and effect always goes together. The same is true with sin. It has consequences. It is not that God set out to punish those who sin. Rather, sin by its very nature has consequences. Sin in itself comes with its own built-in consequences. Paul makes this very clear in the book of Romans chapter 1 verse 21 to 32, a passage in which he described the stages and the consequences of sin. When men do not glorify God, their ears are darkened and they go down in a slippery slope and even deeper into sin, dishonoring their bodies and being filled with all unrighteousness. As a result, they experience the wrath of God, which in the passage is simply God calling human to reap what they sow. Our problem is that sometimes we think we can somehow outwit God, that we can sin without experiencing the consequences of our sin. But it is never the case. Whether you like it or not, sin always has consequences. And it's this part because God's law is not arbitrary. It's not some random collection of restriction God wanted to impose on us. No, the law of God is life itself. Every command of God is for our protection, health, and happiness. If we step outside of His revealed will, if we deliberately disobey His command, we will suffer the moral or the physical consequences of disobeying the law of life. Even for Christians, God does not always intervene to remove the consequences of our sin. Often, He allows us to experience the consequences so that we can understand how deeply damaging and offensive our sin is. Like the psalmist, may we love righteousness and hate iniquity. And that is the nugget. Thank you for stopping by. Study your lesson, and I will see you tomorrow.